I will say I'm extremely disappointed how underdressed all of you are.
Yeah, I didn't get the fucking company memo. If you can show me when you sent out that
Yeah,
email.
where's the email?
Yeah. I feel like you just wanted to be better than everybody else in this one. And
I'm
it
just
shows.
showing my pride, is all.
You look great. I'm not even going to fib.
I do like this suit a lot. It's very comfortable.
Also, that with the rainbow behind you, like,
Yeah.
it's all just a whole
glares.
vibe.
Everyone's going to be really confused on my sexuality.
And with all those piss kink stories that you be posting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, women pee like that. All women pee like that.
Women pee? Oh, no, they pee. They don't poop. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
They pee out of their buttholes.
Right. Well, welcome to episode 2 of Nutcases. I know it probably looks a little interesting on what I'm wearing right now, but we just wrapped up a stream where all of my Twitch community submitted a bunch of stuff, and then I let them pick what we bought off of Amazon, and the suit was one of them. Dead Elizabeth back there was another one. The Diggle Bix sign that we had to turn off because it's too bright. We got to get a fader for it. There's a lot of stuff, but that's not important right now. What is important is that our neighbor's house caught on fire.
Yeah.
And that was pretty crazy.
They decided to have like a campfire inside.
I don't know what caused it.
No, but it's perfectly placed how they had the propane tank.
Yeah, the propane
Sitting
tanks and
there.
stuff that were in the garage. That was kind of cool. It was really funny seeing the firefighter like run out with the propane tank. That
Yeah, not
like,
only
Was
in
there
the fire.
multiple?
Yeah, there was multiple
Yeah.
propane tanks.
and not only were they just in the garage, but they were in the fire in the garage.
Yeah.
They're like in the fire.
Not just in the garage where the fire was, like flames, propane tank,
Yeah.
like in flames. So like W firefighter for being like, I should move that, getting that out of there.
Wow,
It'd be
that's
pretty
hot.
bad if I did not move that.
I can't say that that's what caused the fire, but there's a high chance. I don't know how the propane tank would have caught on fire, but it was,
Well, it
was
could have been
pretty
leaking
crazy.
and then something sparked.
and it was nice for the neighbors just down the street's house to catch on fire, for like us to have like a front row seat at it too, because we just
Yes.
walked out on the driveway and we could just see right into the garage. It was just like the wall caught on fire. It was weird. I saw their garage door open the other day, and it was
Yeah.
just like, it looked like scar tissue, just like all Red Hot Chili Peppers starts playing. It was just like all on the side of their garage. It was just like burnt wall and stuff. It was pretty cool. And then we got to have a nice, I have no idea who the lady was, and the guy that was just standing in our driveway watching, and I was like, hey, what's going on over there? And the lady was like this Karen. She's like, I don't know, the fucking garage caught on fire. And I was like, you have a funny voice.
Yeah, the way
I'm
you speak
glad you're
makes
here.
me smile.
And then the guy, I assume it was her son, but who knows in today's day. He was like, man, the fucking garage is like fucking caught on fire, they're running. And he was talking, and I was like, I have
You-
no idea what you're saying.
Were you drinking while watching the fire?
He was drinking
slam,
and
like-
just like eating Xanax like it was Pez, just like, and then that was how he had his conversations. Was
Yeah.
just buzzed out on Xanax. That something was wrong with that dude's brain. It was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, I've never seen a house fire like
in the
IRL.
flesh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, and it was cool because I was recording when the police officers and the firefighters showed up. So I'm like recording and then just like flashing red and blue into my room, and I was like, "What the fuck is
My
happening?"
lights have that mode, but I didn't set
I was
that.
like, "What was happening?" And then it was like, "Boom!" and the horn, and I was like, "Whoa!" And then I like looked out, saw all the lights, so I was like, "Something cool's happening."
You're just like,
Let's go
hey,
see."
get off my lawn. I'm recording a video in here.
Yeah, it was, and it's Arizona, so like murder and shit happens a lot. But thankfully, it wasn't that, and I don't think anybody got hurt in the fire. It didn't even look like the neighbors were home when the house caught on fire. It was just like empty driveway, all the lights were off.
Yeah.
So whoever found the fire, I guess they get like extra credit for this class or something. I don't know.
Wasn't it late?
Kind
Yeah.
of. Not. It wasn't that late.
It wasn't late, but it was dark as shit.
It was like 9 maybe.
But
Oh,
like
okay.
nosy motherfuckers, am I right? Like they're fucking looking into your garage. Oh, there's a weird light in there. I'm gonna beep boop beep boop boop boop.
Yeah, you
Hey,
could
Mr.
say
Fire
that,
Department?
but I also feel like if I was the neighbor and they called in that my house was on fire, I wouldn't be like, "What, are you just fucking looking in there?" I'd be like, "Hey, thank you for doing that," because
Yeah.
it didn't spread to like my belongings and the rest of my house in my livelihood.
Yeah, they were just like throwing shit away. It was like,
Like if that happened here and this room burnt down, I am fucked. I'm fucked.
yeah, especially if it burnt down yesterday, like when we went to bed, because all of my camera gear was in here too,
Yeah.
and all of my like other
We would have
shit.
been screwed.
Yeah,
Screwed the pooch, bro.
we'd been like trading off on my computer.
L fires. L fires. Well, I do have insurance on that, but I don't know that it covers house fires.
Well, was it insurance through the company?
Yeah.
Okay. And it wouldn't cover that.
But we also have insurance for like the appliances in the house too, so that might have covered it. Who knows? Who cares? It wasn't our house.
True and real.
You should probably look into that though for the future.
Eh. That sounds like a responsible thing to do. I'm wearing a rainbow suit.
Sounds like a Gibby thing to do.
I'm wearing a rainbow suit. You think I'm responsible?
No.
I bought this.
I spent my hard-earned money on this. I'm wearing a see-through shirt underneath. I don't know if you can see it. Well,
Well,
I don't know if you
wouldn't.
can
It was
see through
see-through.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see through it, but it is see-through. This was Candace's edition. This is her shirt too. It's not even mine.
You look great in it.
It
Thanks.
does. It works well.
You
Thanks.
make
If
it
I'm
look
wearing
great.
just this, it's like cuts perfectly at my stomach, so I just look like the like least impressive stripper. Like they're like fucking Channing Tatum yoked, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, hey,
Twink.
how's it going? I'm skinny. That's how that is. But yeah, their house caught on fire. We just did the first bonus episode of the podcast on the Patreon. You can go check that out if you're a patron. Shout out to the patrons. I took my pants off on that episode
Yeah.
in celebration of it, just to like flex that I could because it's on Patreon and
Because fuck YouTube.
And
yeah.
if they saw the MILF Manor video, which has been doing pretty well, there's BTS of that coming soon to the Patreon.
True, yeah. Go watch my MILF Manor episode or video on my main channel. Well, maybe we'll put like a little card up there.
Yeah.
That'll like link to it.
Maybe.
It's really good. It's doing really well. I worked really hard on it and spent a lot of hours on that. Probably like 20 plus hours on that video alone.
Yeah,
Dang.
man.
So all 47 views are worth it, you know. Just kidding. No, it's doing good right now. It's
doing
like my
pretty good.
third most popular video on my channel right now. So
Wow.
and it's only been up for like 2 days, I think, or 3
And
days.
I forget if we were at 560 or 580 prior to it going up, but we're now close to 600.
It was like 572.
Yeah.
And now we're like 600 almost. So that's pretty cool. Growth, you know. Love to see it. Love to see it. So share the video with your friends and your family.
Your mom.
Your mom, yeah, she might have been interested in going on the show. Who knows? Just
Yeah.
share the video around. Just copy the link, paste it, hit send on fucking anything. I don't care.
Open up Facebook, right? Do what I did. And I bothered the fuck out of everybody on my friends list, but
Dude, it
Uh,
was so funny though.
you paste the link in the post and then you tag everybody on your friends list. 'Cause
Legitimately.
then you know that they have to have seen it.
Yeah, he legitimately tagged every single person on his friends list on Facebook.
Yep.
It worked.
I lost 2 friends, but
That's a small price to pay.
yeah, out of like I think it was like 400 people that it got out to.
I don't even have a Facebook anymore, so I
Everybody
can't
was
do
like,
that.
This is well shot, and the guy's super funny, and I was like,
Let's go.
dude,
Did anyone say
compliment
I
for
was-
me and
did
a
anyone-
compliment for him.
Anyone say I was like cute or anything?
My mom, but
She's still single, right?
yeah, actually,
Pass. Respectfully.
thank you.
Even though when we did the smash or pass on stream, I did say smash. Now that I know more, I took my pants off in the bonus episode. Only the patrons can see it, so that was pretty cool. If you're interested in my cock and balls, go to the Patreon, I guess, you know? That was pretty cool, though. It was nice we could just do that. I just took my pants off and was like,
Swing-a-lingin'.
yeah, just swinging it. And then the camera right here, that camera.
Oh yeah, cock was just bouncing in and out
Right,
of frame.
yeah, right down
Slow
the
slide.
barrel. I fucked the barrel of that camera, just like, and it's glass, so it hurt, but it was worth it.
Yeah, and it's metal too, and it's oddly shaped once you get past the lens.
A lot of
Yeah.
grooves in there.
Yeah,
Grooves for his pleasure, right?
that is what they say.
Like Groove from Despicable Me, right?
Yeah, Emperor's New
Gru.
Groove.
No, that's Grooves. Grooves.
Grooves.
Grooves for his
General
pleasure.
Grooves.
General
General Grooves.
Groovesius. Well, I in regards to the stream we just did where I got this, I did bring some presents for you guys. that we can all benefit and share in, and they're right here. We'll start. It's a luxury soda pop. This one is ranch dressing flavored, and I drank a bunch of it on stream. I think Tyler tried it a little bit, but I thought it would be fun on the podcast if we all go around and try a swig
Yeah.
of all of them.
I don't know if I'm gonna take a swig.
Oh,
Well, you're gonna put the liquid in your mouth and swallow it, right?
Yeah.
That's a swig in my book.
sure is.
When I think of swig, I think of
I think
But-
just for going into this, I didn't try all of them. I did try the ranch one. Go into this ignoring the label.
Yeah.
Just don't even.
Yeah.
It's not ranch flavor. Just it's a liquid.
Just take a little sip, you know?
Don't expect it to be like ranch, because you'll
I'll-
be disappointed.
I'll start it off. Cheers to episode 2 of the pod, you know? Mmm. Here you go. So good.
Yeah,
that
you don't
smells
wanna-
like
Don't smell it.
fucking
Don't
cleaner,
smell it.
though.
Don't smell it. The worst thing you could do is smell it. Just
Smells like
Just take a
melted
little swig.
Sharpie exteriors.
It-
Lovely.
plastic.
yeah,
of the
it,
Sharpie?
it doesn't taste like ranch. Honestly, in my opinion, I think if it tasted like ranch, it'd be worse.
Honestly,
Over the lips. Wait, is it through the lips? Over the gums? Look out, liver. Here it comes.
It's not alcoholic. But that'd be better if it was. Can you imagine an alcoholic ranch soda?
that'd be disgusting.
Oh yeah, you should scoot forward a little bit.
I don't know what is in this, but it just makes me mad every time.
Yeah, and we
It
should,
upsets me.
Tyler is the house ranch super
Consumer,
fan.
yeah.
So the fact that he doesn't like it says a lot.
Yeah.
Because it tastes nothing like fucking
Yeah.
ranch.
Do you want to hit them all now, or do you think we need
We
some
can
breaks?
space it out.
Space
I
it
don't
out a
know.
little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. We could do like every like 5 minutes or every 10 minutes. We'll like try. There's 6 flavors.
We just stopped at 12. We'll fucking rebang
Yeah,
it up at
there you go.
22.
Yeah. One thing I did want to mention is I finally found my Oculus headset.
Yes. I was
Well,
there
you
for this.
didn't.
Yes.
Well, it's been found is the point. It was a running thing on stream. I did a couple of VR streams, and then I lost the headset. I knew where the
The biggest
controllers
part.
were. The biggest part and the most crucial part of the headset, and I lost it. It was just gone. I don't know where the fuck it went. And it was like probably like 7 months. I didn't know where the headset was. It was gone for a while. And then we just recently found it. It was in the most wrong place. Because we have a TV cabinet, and on the left side, it's all board games. And obviously, no one goes in there because who the fuck plays board games anymore? We have computers. And then on the right side was like batteries and VR shit and like spare cords and stuff. And that's normally where I care. That's where the box was for it. That's where it's normally stored. And it wasn't in there. It wasn't in here, which are the only 2 places I have put it or used it. So I was like, maybe somebody took it when they were here, because I have friends who also have VR headsets, so maybe they thought it was theirs and they accidentally took theirs and mine.
Nah.
Couldn't find it. I looked for like a solid day, which is a lot of effort. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it was a lot of effort. And
Yeah.
then just out of the blue, Candace found it.
You just didn't check that one cabinet.
In my defense, why would I? You know, like
It's
what?
the board game.
It's the
cabinet.
board game cabinet. It's never been in there ever. So I was like,
Maybe
why?
somebody put it there. Maybe this is a big conspiracy. And
It
they're
was
trying to hide it from you.
Candace. Candace is the only one that would have put it in there.
Well,
She probably
And
did
it's
it while
the
cleaning.
classic thing when like somebody, I have really bad ADHD, so like most everything I own is cluttered,
Right.
but I know where everything is in my clutter.
yeah.
I have all of my drawers. I don't have a junk drawer. I have junk drawers. All of my drawers look like junk drawers.
For a while there, you were rocking no drawers. 'cause-
Yeah, just had a drunk cabinet. You know? Drunk? I said drunk. I had a junk
Yeah.
cabinet.
junk cabinet. Yeah.
It's where I put my cock and balls.
But yeah, I was using the fucking drawers in the garage for like organizing my shit, and I was like, well, I have a new way of organizing this, so now he can have the drawers. Did you like fill them immediately with shit?
Nah, there's like 4 things in them.
Nice.
Because I have another like drawer set over off to the left, and that one is 0 organization. But when I'm looking for something, I know exactly where it's at.
Mm.
So it's the stereotypical thing of like Candace trying to be nice and cleaning something up, and then put it somewhere that
And-
I didn't know.
And now you have no clue what the fuck it is.
And I just lost it. And I was like, it's gone forever. And my brain is like, it wouldn't be in that cabinet, so I just didn't look.
Yeah.
It was in that cabinet.
Also, your brain has no like the dopamine thing with the ADHDers.
Yeah,
Fucking, you have no reason to even think about opening that fucking thing.
because it's a board game cabinet.
Yeah.
The cabinet itself doesn't even intrigue me. It's board games. I fucking hate board games.
Exactly. That's what I'm
I
saying.
hate board games almost as much as I hate card games. Like, I don't like card games
So if you hate board games that much, why do you have board games?
because someone else bought them for us.
Oh, like Christmas or some birthday
Mhm.
shit.
I was gonna ask that same question.
Candace really likes the game of Sorry.
Yeah, that's her fucking go-to.
We have two.
That was all I played.
You have two?
growing
We
up.
have two
Are they
games
at
of
least
Sorry.
different themed?
No, they're both classic Sorry. Like, she bought one because she was like, I like Sorry, so I want to own it. And I was like, okay. And then someone else was like, Candace likes Sorry, and she wants to own it. So I bought it for her. And I was like, we already fucking had one.
Yep.
And for some
In case she lose
reason,
pieces.
they're both opened. I don't know how that happened. I don't know why that happened. But they're both open, so we can't even return one.
Maybe she lost one of her sorries, like you lost the headset, and then
Just took 'em
since
from
she
the
had a
other one,
second one,
I
she's
guess.
like, "Psst, whatever.
We also have two sets of Uno, which is really funny because
That's
it's
Dos.
now it's Dos. It's not Uno, so that's funny. But yeah, I don't know who bought all these. Zane bought a bunch of like obscure board games that we played we played it one like half of a time.
I brought a bunch with me because I don't hate board games.
That's fair. Like when I say I hate stuff and they're boring, that doesn't mean that's like for everybody. Just means me, in my opinion, hate them.
Right. I mean, yeah.
And
I'm not trying to-
your opinion, albeit wrong, you
Okay.
can have that opinion.
Cool.
That's how thinking objectively
Let's
works.
just know who has the better computer in the house.
Brandon.
No.
I do like the loud noises yours makes. You'll
Which
just be
ones?
watching a music You'll be watching a YouTube video and it's just like and just starts blowing real hard for no reason.
Hang on.
You're probably hearing my silent, quiet ass computer.
Well, you got the AIO.
Yeah.
I've got a big ass air cooled.
Yeah, cringe.
Yeah.
If you want to see a big air cooler, I'll show you my old rig, which is sitting under my workbench. Ridiculous.
I bet it's as big as my
Nautica does not make Noctua.
Hey
Nautica.
man,
Noctua.
who fucking
Not
cares?
not to out nerd the nerd, but I'm out
Hey,
nerding
man.
over here.
That's boring. To
Hey
quote,
man, stop stealing people's jokes.
I was literally about to say to quote Chris D'Elia.
Oh well, I cut you off, man. So
I was giving credit to the comedian who is very much so.
sorry. What?
Did you forget what kind of podcast is? You just deep throating the mic.
We are people that talk about things that your mother wouldn't approve of.
Yeah, which is a great segue into the
And
next
to our
topic.
sponsor.
Oh, I wish.
Fucking, yeah.
Anyone? No.
Anyone?
Okay.
Fuck you.
Anyways, no. What I
You in
wanted
the
to
back?
talk about was like because the theme of this, our motto on here is just a bunch of dudes talking about stuff that your parents wouldn't approve of, specifically your mother, because for
Yeah.
whatever reason, mothers are always way less approving. Could you blow that like up?
Yeah. You are fucking the shots up.
Now there's like a fog machine going on. And you have the sick fucking lightsaber mod that does like a cumulonimbus cloud of fucking vape and then starts raining. Anyways,
Light show.
our motto is like we just a bunch of dudes talking about stuff your mother wouldn't approve of. Which is a great segue into what I wanted to talk about of parents not approving of lifestyles that we pick and stuff. Because my parents, although they don't ever say it to me, I'm well aware that they are like, shame, you piece of shit, in Jesus' name, or whatever, you know. Like, which cool. I don't care about religion. I'm not the type of person that's like ban religion. Like, you can have religion. I don't care. But if your religion starts to infringe on other people's lifestyles, then I care.
Yeah.
At Christians, at all
It's
people named
all-
Christian,
any religion.
people named Catholic, people are that are
Fuck it,
Catholic.
Christophers.
Yeah,
If you have Christ in your name,
you're done.
shame. Dude,
Change it.
fucking bars right there. Dude. You got Christ in your name? Shame.
That's gonna make its way to the next song.
No, but
No, but
no, it won't. That's really weak, actually. As a lyricist, okay. That's my like
Does that
pretentious
mean, like, you-
face.
your stomach doesn't like milk or something, or Lyricist.
I'm gonna move on from that joke because I don't even get what you're hinting at.
Lyricist, you had to be there.
Have to not tolerate milk.
You had
I
to
guess.
be there.
I tolerate milk. So
I fucking can't stand milk, dude.
Racist.
In the fucking sight of milk, get that shit out of here.
You don't mind the taste. You don't mind the creaminess, but the fucking color, man. Fuck that white ass milk.
I'll start hanging some white ass milks.
What about chocolate milk?
That's good.
Oh, I love it. It's great.
Can you drink
High in calcium.
Can you drink Wahoos?
What?
Can you drink Wahoos?
Yahoo.
Yahoos, whatever the fuck.
Yoo-hoos.
Nautica.
Sorry, Yoo-hoos.
Man, you good? Is
I
that
guess
truly
not.
hitting diff?
I just don't think my
Yoo-hoos.
brain's
It's
working.
Yoo-hoos. I also had a malware. I was like, Yahoo. No, that's a search engine. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo is what you're thinking of.
Hold
Wahoos
on.
is that fucking
It's,
fish and
it's
chips.
an island in Hawaii.
Oh, that's
no, that's
it.
Oahu.
Yeah.
It's
Close enough.
island in Hawaii called Oahu.
Not many Wahoos. Just a Wahoo.
One singular Wahoo. Wahoo! They went to that island and they were like, "What should we call this place?" And then he's like, "Dude, is that a slide?" And then
Just
they ran
starts running,
over,
but he's like, "Whoa!"
went down the slide, and he was like, "Wahoo!" And
It's
then
Ric
no one
Flair's
else
island.
said it, and he was like, "That was one Wahoo." And they're like, "Yeah, just a Wahoo." And he was like, "What'd you
Whoa.
say?"
That was great.
Dude, we got it. That's what this place is called.
You're getting a raise.
You're our founding father.
Our founding daddy.
Well, given that Brandon here is our lovely guest of this lovely episode of this lovely podcast.
He also doesn't have legs.
No, they fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost him in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
The USMC.
Awesome.
You suck my cock.
Anyways,
Sorry.
I wanted to pick a topic that would be applicable to your current life of disappointing parents.
Oh God, that's my whole life.
It's your whole life, but like especially your current life,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
You wanna touch on that?
You want to touch and feel on it?
You wanna touch me on that?
Oh, I'll love to touch you anytime.
You want to stroke that?
I was doing that earlier, but it wouldn't sound.
Nice.
It probably wouldn't sound very nice in the mic. But lo and behold, people live on. You live with your life. I was in Arkansas for 2 years, doing well, had a house. Shit went sideways real quick. So I moved back to California with my mom, and things were going good. Got a job, got a car, moving along. And for whatever reason, apparently it's a bad thing to just live.
You should die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently. You can't
There
breathe.
are two options there.
You
Live
can't
or
touch
die.
grass. But if I don't touch grass, I'm still in the wrong for not touching grass. Like, so what the fuck do you want me to do? Fucking pace back and forth?
Eat the grass.
Yes.
Okay, apparently.
Praise the grass.
Exactly.
Read the grass Bible. All of the above.
So-
This was at your mom?
Yeah,
your
this is
mom's
my
house?
mom. Yeah. Same shit as with my dad, as I'll get to. But like, fucking, I go to work, go out, come home, sleep. And then sometimes I'd be lazy as fuck after work and just stay home and, be on my computer or whatever, or just sleep. And I'd go out. My mom would say, come home, don't go out. I stay home. She'd say, go out, go do something. What the fuck do you want?
Exactly.
So we got into a big debacle. I left, came out here, lived with my dad. And same thing, got into a new job. And, was doing good. Helped around the house. Didn't eat their food. I took care of myself,
Adulted.
Yeah, I was being an individual. That's how I felt, like,
As one does.
yeah, don't leave a mess.
As
Don't,
one does. They be an individual.
Yep.
don't leave a mess. Clean up after yourself and don't intrude. So I did that
Low carbon footprint in the household, right?
pretty much.
Low carb diet. in the
Literally, that was
household,
my
too.
place to jack off and sleep. Oh, and shower. But that's it.
There you go.
You could do that at like 24-hour fitness or something.
The showering part, yeah. The jacking off, no.
My favorite part about like public gyms is the really saggy old man balls.
Oh my god, and that's
Brother.
it's such a thing anywhere. It's
Yeah.
not just 24. It's any gym.
Yeah, any gym you go to, the old men are like, "Hey,
They let it all air
check
out too.
this out,
Oh, yeah.
check this out," and then you're like,
And it doesn't help when it's always after the fucking sauna.
"Yeah,
They'll fucking
So there's
they'll
just
fucking stand there like fucking hey, and then they just take off the towel and it's like they're just letting it air out.
no." It's crazy because they don't even take the towel off; it just falls. It's
And
like
they're just like,
on purpose.
Whoops.
No
it's,
shot. It's
it's
not.
like an if this then that type of action on a computer, where like if leg goes like this, towel will go down, and he's like, hey, and then as soon as you look, and then it falls. Like you have to see it fall, or it won't fall.
Yeah, it's like the fucking tree in a fucking forest thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Does
then
it really fall down?
yeah, if no one saw the towel fall, did it really fall? If no one sees the saggy balls, do they really sag?
True. And real.
Yeah. Anyways, go on.
I lost my train of thought. I got
You place
saggy
the jack off,
balls.
sleep, and shower.
Oh yeah. I just got saggy balls on my mind now.
That's a great thing to be thinking about.
Yeah.
I live with it.
We're clipping that.
I
That's gonna
live
be one of
with
the
it.
shorts. I just
Yeah.
have saggy balls on my mind right now.
It's like it's like a mental thing, but what they can't see, that's like, even though it's in frame, it's actually out of frame. There's just droopy balls on your head. There's just an old guy doing a split across both walls and just drooping his balls onto your head.
Teabagging.
As soon as you said that, they're like,
It's like the fleshy earmuffs. They just like come on
Oh,
over.
gross. That's gross.
had to ruin it, dude. Come on. Had to fucking
I know you liked it, and I know you liked it,
But
and I know. All right, you didn't like it.
I pointed for you.
But, it's like, come out here and do the same thing. I was like, okay, I didn't see anything wrong with it. My uncle was like, don't know what's going on. Like, what's the big deal? Blah, blah, blah. Talk to everybody else. They're like, your mom's crazy. Fuck her. I was like, all right.
You want me to fuck my mom?
Yeah.
Gross, dude.
I
That's
mean,
weird.
I know the
Weird
saying
relatives.
is like, crazy women are great in bed, but I feel like there's a line drawn somewhere where, like,
Religion.
you're like, your mom's crazy.
Religion.
You're like, your mom's crazy. Like, yeah, I know, dude. You should see her in bed. You're like,
Huh?
let's run that back.
Oh no, she has
What?
these really bad night terrors where she beats the fuck out of me.
No, dude, she can't sleep unless she's breakdancing. It's fucking just like doing the windmill and shit.
She's got like the Jabberwocky mask on.
She had to get like a custom made bed for her partner so he can sleep approximately 6 feet away from her.
It's
She's
just
like,
one of those. It's just a cardboard box. It's like unfolded and on the ground. Oh, you can
There's
do
no
like the fucking
comforter.
spin
It's just
moves.
a cardboard
Yeah.
box. So your dad's side was like, yeah, dude,
Fuck your
fuck
mom.
that, move in with us.
Pretty much. He was like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. Like, to hear that. It is not working out. Come live with me. I was like, cool. I told him, like, the same, like, how I wanted to be, like, how shit was going to be. I was like, I just want to work, sleep, and do my own thing. He's like, all right, cool. And apparently it wasn't cool. He just fucking, he always needed my help with something because he's just fucking illiterate as fucking society. So he knows nothing.
Wow.
He's just not smart. He's also, backtracking to what we're talking about, or super fucking religious. I'm not.
Mm.
So anytime, basically every day, he'd send me like some fucking long ass goddamn paragraph of the Bible and like, and have a good day because the Lord is with you. Like, sure.
You ever seen LA Beast on YouTube, the guy that does the eating challenges?
Yes.
His quote, his like motto is like,
it-
"Have a good day."
Yeah, is it Mind Over Matter guy?
I don't know him
Pretty
that
sure.
well, but I know he eats like really gross stuff.
Yeah,
Like I thought I ate gross things for content. This dude eats gross things in excess.
to the pain point because he ate the almost lethal amount, like up to the lethal amount of warheads.
Yeah.
The sour candies.
He also ate 2 full boxes of Twinkies sandwiched between the spiciest horseradish in the world,
Oh, gross.
which why? I don't
Oh.
know. He also ate the entire 5-pound bag of the sugar-free gummy bears that make you diarrhea. He ate the whole thing. And then like in the video he's filming himself while he's just
Taking a shit.
unloading his ass, and it's hilarious. It's super funny. But I just picture your dad texting like an entire book of the Bible, and then at the end it's just like a video. He's like, "Have a good day." You're like, "Well, dad, my dad's the LA Beast." Crazy. Sorry, that was a dumb train of thought.
But so he get mad at me for just fucking everything, for not being home. I'd be at work and he'd be like, "Oh, aren't you home? I'm fucking working."
Why are you earning your own money,
Pretty much.
bitch?
Because like I would supply my own food. He'd be like, "Well, why aren't you eating our food?" I was like, "Because I don't fucking want to." Because one, they're fucking health freaks, so I didn't want that shit. And two, like, I'm a grown man. I'm gonna fucking feed myself.
Yeah. I don't want this to come off as a cringe thing, but there's an episode in The Office when Dwight like gets banned from the mall, and they're like they don't know why, but then they do like the pretty girl thing where like he dresses all fancy and rich because he thought that it was because he was like wasn't wealthy enough to shop there.
Yeah.
And then when they go there and he finds out the real reason why, his brain starts malfunctioning because he's going back and forth from being angry, but then also still trying to be like a rich snobby guy. So he's like, you stupid, how are you? Have a good day. You imbecile. Good sir. And it's just like going back and forth. So I just picture your dad not being able to decide what he's angry about. He's like, well, why aren't you home? I'm at work making my own money. You need to be home more. And then you stay home. And he's like, why aren't you making money, you piece of shit? And you just like can't decide. Make money. No, don't make money. Live with me. Get out.
That's the one that stuck.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I picked that one.
Well, like he just like it's literally that scenario because like he fucking woke up one morning, had my breakfast that I bought myself. It was waffles, in my usual shit, my fucking waffles, peanut butter and applesauce. He got mad at me.
It's a weird mix, by
It's
the way.
fucking good. You try it. If you like any of those items, like even individually.
I like all of those items separately.
No, you've tried. Have I had you try it yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We live together, dude. I've had it.
Because I even had you try it way the fuck back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good. Anyways, he started yelling at me, like straight up yelling. Like, why am I eating that food? Like, it's a bad thing. Like, I'm eating fucking cocaine, Adderall, and goddamn alcohol at the same time.
It's hilarious too because your dad looks like if Hulk Hogan couldn't afford steroids, lost most of his hair, and then didn't grow facial hair, but had the same like brother like aspect to him. He's a big dude, big white, like red white guy, like so white that he's red, and then he's always mad.
Oh,
I don't know why. I've never been around your dad where he's like, "How you doing, man?" He's like, so what are you up to? And I'm like,
damn, dude.
School? It's like in the time I was in high school. Like, what do you want me to be up to? Like, I'm going to school. Like, I have to. What do you, that's it. You haven't started your own company yet.
To quote Kelly, let's take it from a 10 to a 2 there, pops.
Yeah, he is over the top. Dude.
Oh yeah,
you gotta be joking.
He's naturally red, like that, just like the white guy that's red.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
And then when he gets mad, he's
Larry the Lobster looking
red.
ass.
Like, like, and it's not like the mad of like you cheated on me. It's like you ate my last waffle, and then it just like, and then like smoke starts shooting out of his ear.
Yeah.
You touch him, he's like, like he's like hot to the touch because he's just that red.
Yeah.
And pissed.
But,
very vascular. A lot of blood flow going on.
Yeah, he swells up like a fucking balloon.
Does he look the exact same? I feel like he looks.
Oh, he does.
The exact. He aged really early on, and there's just like there's a grace period there.
Yeah.
And then it's like the classic white guy where it's like at a certain point you're like, and it's just you go from like middle age to old in like a
there's
week.
no transition.
Yeah, that milk fucking spoils at a certain point, and then you're just done.
Yeah. White people are not good.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know who started the white supremacy shit, but they must have been blind. Or they were the only white guy with good genes. Because white people have the worst hairlines.
True.
We're the worst color.
We have most like diseases.
Yeah. We're also, in my opinion, the ugliest.
True.
Sorry. And then like there's a massive group of white people that are like, we're the best.
We just
Why?
do everything
the only
better.
The only thing white people have on the majority of ethnicities is different eye colors. Like having cool eye colors. Because predominantly like Caucasian have like higher percentages of like blue eyes and green eyes.
But
white dragon.
We also have more variety of like
It was a
different
Yu-Gi-Oh
hairs.
joke, sorry.
But black people are getting that new update where
Yeah, the light skin
skins?
update. Dude, they're hot as fuck, dude.
Brother.
I don't stand a chance.
Brother.
I could wear this suit for the rest of my life because I look fly as fuck. And then you have any light skinned guy, and I look like fucking
those hazel
Jabba
or
the
green
Hutt.
eyes. It's
I
like,
just, like,
what the fuck, dude? That's not legal. You can't be that gorgeous,
dude. It's I have considered switching sides. Like
Nuka Zeus over here, fucking.
yeah, no, not race.
Okay, I was like, what?
I meant like sexuality.
Oh, okay.
Like you see a dude and you're like, did I just get I got like a 16th of a chub. Like I saw
Imagine
that
if I
guy.
had 16 dudes. I had full chub.
Like we're at the time in society where like you have the perfect bowl of all ethnicities where you've taken the best parts of it. Because like black people have gorgeous hairlines.
True.
Fucking the hardest hairlines ever.
Except for LeBron.
Very jealous.
That shit's drawn on there.
You know, it's like a kindergartner's drawing.
Yeah.
Not a straight line at all. But like most black people's hairlines that I see, they have this fucking hard ass line, gives them a normal sized forehead. I'm over here sitting with the fucking whiteboard in middle school. You could write the entire Declaration of Independence
hair is
on,
a
and then
curtain.
Nick Cage will come out of nowhere and fucking steal my forehead because it has the Declaration of Independence written on it. And then you have like this beautiful gene pool of people that exist now. They have the best color skin, just like perfectly hazel brown, like, and then they have sick eye colors.
It's like that chicken when you pull it out of the fucking oven. It's like that nice golden brown.
Yeah, it's like I
pastries.
see them, and it's like when you take a steak off the grill and it's perfect, and you're like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
See, I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I can't keep up with that.
Stop being that hot.
I can't. I might as well just be a switch hitter and bat both sides, you know. I'll
Honestly.
go men and women. I'm not having the, you know, I got one woman that liked me.
You get the best of both worlds.
Like I'm straight, but I'm starting to think that women who are straight and see me, they're like, you know, women are hotter. And then they switch, you know? That's how real life experience too. That is what happened, but there wasn't a full switch. It was just like you know, I like forks in the road. And you're like, I'll open up both spectrums. And I was like, we're still good though, right? That's how that went. Dude, these guys. It doesn't help that I'm wearing a rainbow suit right now talking about it, but I'm genuinely
with the rainbow behind you.
very insecure. Yeah, there is, yeah. I'm very insecure. You see some of the guys, and they're just like born with the update of yokeness. They just come out of the womb like, you know? And I came out of the womb like, just a
fell
narrow,
out. You just fell out.
just like the poop that's really long and skinny. That was me.
Mm.
And then it sat out in the sun and got white. That's me. I'm the white, skinny, long poop. That's me.
And then some people have the audacity to be like, "That's perfect." That's
Yeah, and
that
then
is what
some,
perfection looks
and
like.
then a group of absolute dumbasses are like, "That's the best. That's the best race to be."
It's like
fucking missing an arm and a leg.
bros in
what's
the
wrong
denial
with you?
stage, big time. Big time.
You have these inbred motherfuckers that have like their two front teeth are like up here, and they're like, "We're superior." Just some dumb shit. I don't know.
Hell
Fuck
yeah,
those people,
brother.
man. Fuck racist people. You
True.
guys suck. Anyways, I'm gonna let you finish your story, but I am gonna pause it with another.
Delicious.
Let's go.
That's the one I'm not
Sweet
excited
corn.
about. Oh, God.
Let's go the sweet corn route. Now, like I said, I've already tried all of these, and this one, this is the only one that tastes like what it's labeled. I'll say that.
It's
But
probably just fucking corn syrup from the can. Carbonated.
you know, I was gonna describe the taste. I want you to have your own opinion.
Yeah.
So, cheers to your unfortunate situation for an unfortunate beverage.
You actually take like a full ass drink.
Yes. This is so good.
Does not make me excited.
Throws up into the bottle. Here you go.
Oh,
Don't smell it. I said that on the last one.
it's hard not to.
Dude, the first time I drank it, my hand was shaking. Like, legitimately. I was like, okay. It tastes exactly like canned corn,
It literally does.
but
just
canned
carbonated.
corn that was like sitting out for like 2 weeks.
Just You mean oxidized?
Expired.
It doesn't
is what
taste
I
expired.
mean.
It tastes oxidized.
Like rusty?
No, oxidized. Like it's just been sitting out.
Well, oxidization is like when metal.
Mm,
You didn't drink it.
So good.
Take a real sip, pussy.
I did.
No. I was looking your way.
Look at me taking a drink. Oh my god, it's so delicious.
It's just nasty.
Ah,
Did you try that one last time?
no.
I think it's nice. Is
Wait. It's growing on you?
The aftertaste kind of hit.
No, the aftertaste is what knocked me out. It hit for sure, but it was like a Mike Tyson punch.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Mike Tyson.
I'm just glad the flavor goes away quick.
I had to convince you to do the initial sip, and then you're over here doing a double take.
It was not good the second time around.
Yeah.
No
All of
good
that was
sequels.
missing from there was what I drank, and
No
it
good
only got
sequels.
worse. It only got worse.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Where you belong.
I forgot. Let's show.
anyways, carry on with your story. Your dad got pissed that you were
I was
working.
eating fucking waffles because it was too sugary or some. I don't know, some bullshit.
It was a dietary thing.
I guess.
So
I
man
don't
just
fucking
wants
know.
to be mad.
He's just looking out for you, man.
I guess so.
You know, you are a little overweight.
Apparently. Fucking thin as a twig. But he literally started yelling at me. He yelled at me for like a good hour. And at the end of it, he came to a conclusion that I'm going to kick you out. Like, over waffles.
Oh, that was like the
First
straw that broke the camel's back.
Not as to brought to the current date, but like that was like the beginning of it all.
Oh, okay.
Like that was like what started, because like we hadn't argued up until that day. And then for some reason he woke up. He woke up and chose violence that day.
I feel like he does most days, to be honest.
Yeah, but I wasn't around to see it every day because I was working
True.
like a fucking adult.
True.
That's what
So-
adults do.
But,
That's
yeah,
what-
so,
Some adults. Not
Wait.
all.
yeah.
Valid.
You got like some WS homeless people that just don't have a job. Sometimes I see them and I'm like, that must be kind of nice.
Just
you
wandering
don't,
the
you don't pay
street,
taxes. You
Letting-
don't pay.
letting the hair
You
go.
get constantly harassed by police. You get
That's why I said kinda. You
Well,
know,
at least
like
you have human interaction.
there's a pros
society
and,
has left you to fucking
there's a
starve.
pros and cons list of everything. And homeless people, there's like the biggest pro is like no
pros.
job,
Yeah.
and then on the other side of that, the con is no home.
The list of cons is like one of those scrolls that
Do
when
you
you
think-
drop the end,
Wait,
it
do you
keeps
think?
rolling.
Do you think if two homeless men kiss and they're like, no home,
Oh.
instead of no homo, they just say no home?
Fucking idiot.
But hey, there are some successful fucking homeless people that fucking, what's it called,
Dude,
begging?
if you go to Skid Row in Los Angeles, there is some whole ass architects of like cardboard castles that they've built. And it's allowed there, which is cool. Like, I don't want to tear that down.
Yeah.
I'd feel guilty. Like, they do things that I'll see like these, like the YouTubers that build these crazy Lego
Yeah.
builds, but they have like cardboard. And I'm like, some of the stuff I'm seeing like, dude, you have a nicer setup than some places I've lived. And it's cardboard. Minus the like no air conditioning, no
Right.
heating,
Internet.
no roof, you're homeless.
Oh, that is a bigger issue.
Like I said, biggest thing on the cons list. No home, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they say. They kiss and they go, no home, bro.
No.
That was better. That was, I
It
should
is
have said
better.
that.
I didn't want to laugh at the previous one. I was like trying to force.
You
I was-
wanted to.
I was like one of those chimney sweepers. I was like packing that shit down inside
Don't
me,
fucking laugh.
and then it was like
You're sitting there pinching yourself to like not laugh at it.
I was like flicking my balls hardcore. You can't see it because I'm down here, but I was like,
If I do that, I'm like, don't laugh. Oh fuck, I came. It's worse.
that's CBT.
So what was the last conversation you had with your dad that he was like, get out?
It was over text because I had been out. I worked all week, but I had super fucking late shifts. So I'd fucking work till late.
Your work schedule was weird.
Yeah, it's super fucking weird. So I'd be out late and I'd be like, well, fuck. I'd hang out with some buddies and then we just kick it at their place and I'd stay the night or whatever. So I'd basically been gone like a whole fucking week from the house. He called me up. He's like, oh, where you been? I'm like, just out. Like, just out. I was like, why? I was like, do you need something? He's like, no. He's like, I'm just wondering. He's like, you didn't text us. I was like, didn't know I had to fucking text you when I took a
Yeah,
shit.
I'm 25 years old.
Yeah.
Do I need to alert you that I'm gonna be having a sleepover with my friend?
Exactly. Do I need to tell you we're cuddling and fucking in the bed?
You probably shouldn't tell him that.
Oh, yeah,
No.
probably not.
He for sure seems homophobic.
Oh, he definitely is.
He's definitely afraid of gays.
If I ever meet him again, I'm gonna wear this.
You should.
I would love to see his reaction. Like, so what you been up to? The same thing he'd say to me in high school. So who you been up to?
So who you been on top of? I
Yeah.
mean,
Who you been inside of?
But so he starts. I come home one day and he's like starts yelling at me like, "You should have been home. Should have been telling me where you're at." And I'm like, I didn't know that was like a requirement.
yeah, like for why, my guy?
Yeah, like what do you need to know? Like I don't invade your life, you don't invade mine. As simple as that.
I had a
That
similar.
makes too much sense.
Yeah. It would. That's why it's a problem. I had a similar issue when I was living with my parents. That like I worked like 10 to 12 hour shifts a day when I was working at UPS, and it was terrible. So I had like only Fridays and Saturdays off. So for Friday and Saturday, I would typically just like not come home, go to like our friend Josh's house or whatever,
Yeah.
hang out with some of my friends, have a beer, God forbid. And then she would like text me, be like, "So you're not coming home tonight, huh?" And it's like fucking 2 a.m. And I was like, "Why are you up? Go to bed. What is your I am 21 at the time. I was. No, I'm
Yeah.
not 21 anymore. I was like, I'm 21. I'm a grown adult. I have a job that pays very well. It just has the worst hours ever, and I can live a life that I would like to live. You know,
Yeah.
I have my days off. I want to see my girlfriend. I want to see my friends. I want to do stuff." And then she would be like, "You can do that, but you should at least let me know."
Nah, I'm good.
Why?
Yeah, like what's the purpose?
Like, I understand the bare minimum of it, like, oh, so I know you're not dead. But then I was like, if you think I'm doing stuff on my free time that would kill me, you're right. But also, that's it. No, but I was like, if you think I'm doing stuff on my free time that's gonna get me killed, that's a little stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm exhausted. I just want to hang out at my friend's house, play video games, drink a little bit with them every now and then, and have a good time. Just blow off some steam. I'm not sitting here like fucking skeet shooting at my friends. Or like me throw it up in the air and they shoot over my head. Or I'm not archery shooting apples
pulls
off
off
of
your
people's
head.
heads. I'm just having a good time. I'm just hanging
Yeah.
out. And it was like such a fucking problem that like I didn't come home every single night, or like I didn't tell her where I was every single day, which I have a problem with because, like, you know, fucking cut the leash at a certain point.
Yeah.
Like, if I move out, do I still need to tell you when I'm not coming home? Like, hey, mom, I'm not gonna come home today, and she'd be like, "You don't live here," and I'm like, "Yeah, but
Wanna let
what
you
if I
know.
died? You know, what if I died?
Thought you wanted to know.
Yeah, I thought you cared.
Yeah.
Fuck me, I
Obviously
guess, for thinking you cared, mom. Shit, you're
Start
crazy in
breaking
bed."
down on the phone.
You start crying over text. I'm crying now and throwing up.
Did you ever, sidebar real quick, just real quick, do you ever text a girl that, like, she's breaking up with you or something? You're like, "I'm crying now." Because, like, all of my breakups have been via text. And the one when, my very first relationship, I did that shit. And looking back on that, maximum cringe.
Yeah, I never did that. I always tried to play the cool guy, where they'd text me and be like, "I think we should break up," and I'd be like, "Me too." And then
Obviously.
I like text it like, "Me too," but then as I'm typing it, what it really sounds is like, "Me too." I don't even want to date you. You're fucking stupid.
Girls are
Your boobs are
gross.
too big. Just like some dumb shit. I don't know. I always tried to be like the big tough strong
Yeah,
guy.
you're like, you know what?
Stupid.
Thinking about that, like we should have had this talk like a while ago.
Yeah.
The
coolest breakup I did have was in middle school when my girlfriend had her friend just walk over and tell me that they wanted to break up. And I was playing football at the time. Well, I was throwing a football, and she walked over and they were like, "Ashley wants to break up." And I was like, "Sure. I don't even care."
Misses the next throw.
Yeah. And then they walked away, and I was like, "What did I do?" As I
guys,
just
I'm gonna just-
avoided her.
I gotta
I
go
was-
shit.
I was not
Come-
even
come
into
check
the
on me.
relationship anymore, but for whatever reason, when the breakup happened, I was like devastated.
Yeah.
And then there was like a very short stint where I was like, "Well, I could get her back." She for sure still likes me. She didn't
Oh,
like me, actually. She cheated on me a lot while we were dating. This is middle school, so this is the joke of it, is that it's
Right.
cringe. But I've told the story before, but when I went to the park one time for a friend's birthday, and then instead of going to the birthday party, I just met up with her and like made out with her the whole time because it's what you do in middle school.
Right.
And then I went to back to the party at one point, and she left, and then literally went and sucked the dude off, swallowed his cum, and then came back and then continued making out with me.
And you knew at the time?
No.
Okay.
Not at the time. I didn't know. I was like, this is pretty sick, dude. I just got some fucking birthday cake. And now I'm gonna get some fucking cake.
You're getting some frosting.
Yeah. She gave me them lips with extra frosting, and I was like, your mouth is a little salty. And she's like, I had some Fritos. I found out like 2 weeks later. And then and I still didn't break up with her at the time because I was like, man, that's really fucked up what you did.
But we're good.
But we could probably work past it or whatever. And the whole real reason was because she had, like, at the time, I'm not saying this as an adult looking back at it. At the time when I was a middle schooler, I was like, great tits. Great tits. So I was like, you know what? If I kissed the little cummy lips, the boobs are worth it. Hey, if you're watching this and you've ever been in that scenario, they're not worth it, okay? Break up with them, because that's a fucked up thing to do.
Yeah.
Also, what if that dude has STDs?
True.
You just tasted STDs.
And they don't
now
taste
you
good.
have them. Yeah, now you have them too.
I didn't want to bring it up, but yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what that baggage is? No, just kidding.
Yeah, I kissed her cummy mouth and I got fat cock syndrome.
And then when you went to suck yourself, you hit one of your nuts instead and went a little too far, and that's why the juggernaut has spawned into what it
No,
is.
my large left testicle is the same backstory as how like Bruce Banner became the Hulk.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of gamma radiation that hit only my left ball.
It's a bunch of sigma radiation.
But my left ball is permanently the Hulk.
It's always angry.
It's smart Hulk.
That's why we call it the Juggernaut. Instead of Juggernaut from X-Men, it's the Juggernaut, it's just big fat angry ball. And then when I come, it comes only from the left ball, and it's like, and it just like shoots out with force, and it's green for some reason.
Does it shrivel up when it's like empty?
No, it never gets small.
Damn.
It's been so long, I don't know if it was ever small. Like genuinely.
You came out of your mom and it's just like, that's a little weird.
I'm pretty sure like I was born and the doctor was like, it's a boy. Wow.
It is a fucking
That is a
boy.
fucking boy. It's a shame his dick isn't the same size. Here you go. That's how my birth went.
He was there, he would know.
You were there?
Yeah.
No, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, so you got kicked out. Now you're living here for a little bit,
A little bit, yep.
which is not the first time we lived together. Which
No.
I should have prefaced that was like we've lived together, so I know that there's like I had when I lived with you, it was quite literally like we lived together, and then there's a little nook, and that was Brandon's nook. And he just like he lives there and like doesn't really do anything else. So he like poops in the toilet. I don't know where you jerk off, but
I do that in your bed.
oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
I was concerned it was like in your nook. I wouldn't want you to dirty your space.
No.
Yeah.
But you were the least invasive human being I think I've ever lived with. Ever. I've had a lot of roommates in my life, and yours like we shared a room.
Yeah,
first
and
and
not
foremost.
far from each other.
No, we shared a room, and for a large portion of that time, we shared a bed.
Not just any bed.
No.
It
A
was
twin-sized bed.
twin-sized bed.
Very nice.
It was very straight.
Very
I promise.
comfortable. I mean, uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was cozy.
Oh yeah,
I was never cold, that's for sure.
that's true.
But no, you are very easy to live with. So that was when you told me that about your dad. I was like, what? That's crazy. Oh, wait, no, it's your dad. Never mind. I get it. That makes sense. Yeah, your dad hates like everything
Yeah,
that's not like
He honestly
muscles,
hates life,
white
like-
people, and like
God.
Jesus.
he hates
Yeah.
himself pretty much.
That's crazy.
Like if you hear the way he
That actually would like legitimately would make sense.
no, and
Like he hates himself so much that he takes it out on everyone else.
and that's my honest consensus, like theory, is that he hates himself.
That's fucking deep, dude. That's a fucking hole from the movie Holes.
Yeah.
6
And actually, I
feet
just
deep.
came out with a book. I'm just kidding.
I'm an ex-Navy SEAL and I just wrote a book.
But yeah, so here I am and just moving past it.
I imagine your book would be littered with grammatical errors just based on the USMC's like knowledge quotient.
Hey, we get hungry when we're writing with our crayons, all right?
Yeah.
And if we don't have a right color, we can't do those letters.
What's your favorite flavor between salmon and that I realize that that's an actual flavor, but that's also a color.
Mm.
And Purple Mountain Majesty. That was a limited edition one.
White.
One of my favorite
All right.
flavor
we got some guy over here.
blood orange.
Blood orange?
Blood orange.
Okay. I'll have to try that one out.
Why do they call it blood orange? It's
Because-
still orange.
Yeah, but it's got a hint of red.
Blood.
Yeah,
It's a living organism. It's got blood.
It's stupid. It's a dumb name
You're
for.
stupid.
I am. Yeah, we already knew that though. That's stupid. Well, anyways, are you like okay? Like after the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
I know. Like when you called me, you mentioned everything, and I was like, yeah, man, like fucking, I'll help you out.
Yeah.
And I was like, you good though? like legit. Like I know for me, like you have like family drama and stuff, and it's fun to joke about. But like my coping mechanism is just comedy in general.
Right.
I joke about shit, but like I'll joke about things all the time that do legitimately bother me.
Yeah.
But I understand. Like we have a T-shirt that we sell on our merch site. Shameless plug. And it just literally just says "I disappoint my parents,"
Yeah.
and it's the best-selling shirt on our merch site by far, by a lot, you know. And I made that shirt on stream as a joke for this like comedy thing I was doing. It was like, oh, how to start a company. It was like a joke and like a jab at like cringe alpha CEO self-made fuckers that are like
Yeah.
self-made steroids, testosterone. Brandon's dead or whatever. And so I did that, and then it was like this shirt was just like I disappoint my parents because it's like it was fun. Like it's a real thing for me,
Yeah.
obviously, but it's also as like a funny joke. And then it took off where like I made it on stream and people were like, yo, you should actually sell that. Like I would buy it. And I was like, wait, like really? And everybody was watching the stream like, yeah, I do disappoint my parents.
You guys
I would
do
buy
know
that.
that this was a joke, right?
Yeah. And then we also on that stream I made a beanie that just said coochie on it because there's like the beanie and the hats that say boobies or no, not boobies, titties.
Yeah.
And like those did really well. And I hadn't seen any of this at coochie. And I was like, we should do fucking beanies that say coochie.
Right.
We haven't made those ones yet. So don't fucking steal my idea, you fucking pieces of shit. I don't know why I turned Italian when I said idea. I don't know. Don't steal my idea. It's fucked up. But anyways, we have an embroidery machine now, but we have no idea how to use it.
We should
But
learn.
as soon as we figure it out, coochie beanies are hitting the market.
Start using it on my dick in practice.
That's a horrifying image you just put in my head. I'm suing you for that.
What I was thinking of was like shaving your pubes and using that as the thread for the embroidery. So it's
Wait,
like,
how do you use like? You'd have to like tie a knot between each one.
no,
Like,
instead of it being all linked together, it's like fuzzy. So it says coochie, but it's fuzzy.
it's like
That's actually
Velcro.
kind of genius.
Hairy coochie, but without saying hairy.
That's actually fucking genius.
Dude, you know what? Speaking of hairy coochie, I was scrolling on Instagram, and Instagram is wild on their reels that they have. And one was this like underneath shot of like a glass coffee table or something, and this girl sits down and she's wearing just like a G-string, and then the G part of it goes to the side, you know, the fucking coochie cover.
Yeah.
And it was just a fucking afro man up in that bitch. Fuck, like literally, it was like she sits down and it goes,
Bob Ross
and
popped
like
out.
the hair like spread
Oh,
across the glass.
gross.
And I scrolled and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I saw a butt and I was like, all right, butts are cool. And then she sat down. I was like, whoa, that was a lot of hair. All right. I'm not shaming hairy coochies, but that was beyond hairy. That was fucking Chewbacca up in that bitch.
Bob Ross was like, all right, beat
She
the devil
sat
out
down
of
and
it.
it was like, and like just going off on it. It was insane.
Make that pussy.
It's
Instead
like
of purr.
you rub it so fast.
If it starts making noise, God.
That fucking King
The,
Tut meme.
the
where
labias are like vibrating.
Oh, no, you know you got a hot dog in a hallway, lady.
that King Tut meme where they resonated one sound out of his fucking
Just
vocal
like-
chamber.
Yell. I love that video. But no, I made those shirts as like a joke, but it honestly is true. Like it does hurt. Like my family lives a very sheltered and like nothingness life
Yeah.
of like I joke about it's just kind of like Groundhog's Day. And hey family, if you see this,
Get some help.
I don't know. It is my observation, you know. Travel the world or something. I don't know. Go fucking touch grass.
Go see what Albertsons is like.
Go somewhere. I don't know. But like that was the biggest eye-opening thing for me. It was like when I traveled and like saw different parts of the world and not just another state of the US that
Right.
abides with your political viewpoints. I went to like third world countries and I was like, whoa, this is fucking crazy. It is insane what it does to your brain of just like changing the wiring of how you see things and view the entire world, that like the world can just be shitty, you know, and you're just dealt the easy hand of cards born in a country like the US where like you have things like running water in most places and you have internet really accessible and you can have a smartphone and stuff and there's towers that can control it. You go to a third world country and they don't have clean water.
Yeah, just basic.
They don't have
infrastructure.
fucking food, you know? And that puts a whole nother perspective of like, wow, I knew the world was fucked up, but this is a whole nother level of fucked up. You know, this is like, how are you guys surviving on fucked up? And they're so happy.
Oh yeah,
They're so happy.
way happier.
The happiest people. And it like made me more sad.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that just means I'm ungrateful, you know?
Oh, the whole
But-
fucking U.S. is.
And not to get like deep and cringe on that aspect, because that's not a original thought by any means, but like it's a perspective that changes your outlook on life, of like how someone who has so much less than me, who is already in the lower class of the U.S., and they're happier, you know, just living with what they have, eating like dirt cakes so that they don't go to bed hungry, you know,
What-
things
what-
like that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, what truly bothers me about the U.S. is that we are the wealthiest nation that is just based off gross domestic product, and it does not feel like that for the majority,
Yeah.
the working
We were playing
class.
Jackbox the other night, and it was like a country thrives on its, and then the joke that I put in there was it's lower class. But honestly, it
That's
kind of
bars.
does.
That's bars. And then once you've siphoned all of the income out of the lower class, what then? What then? What happens to fucking all of the things that need the money to run the engine? Like,
Yeah.
Or just the manpower. Like, we don't. They don't only take it from the lower, like the money. They take everything, that, like whether it be psychological or physical.
Money, literal real estate,
It's just
fucking everything, dude.
it all boils down to money at the end of the day. Like,
Yeah.
real estate is money. Fucking
Money
mental
makes
health,
the world go round.
100%.
It's 100% what
fact that
causes
we are the
everything, including
wealthiest
corruption.
nation- Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
So the fact that we're the wealthiest nation, we can't fucking have good health care for everybody, free health care for everybody, college, like we can afford it, and it would make the U.S. a better nation ad nauseum across the board, and we just don't do it because the rich want
Because
to
it's
stay
not.
owning
We've
that
always
fucking
done it
capital.
this way. It's just how we've always done it.
The whole U.S. is a fucking scam.
Yeah, life is a scam. to be honest.
Literally.
It's like the joking saying that like everybody is like, oh, fucking millennials just want everything handed to them. But it is absolutely crazy that you have to wake up and go to work.
Gen
So you
Zers
can
work
live.
harder than any other generation. Gen Z and millennials work harder than any other generation prior to, especially the fucking boomers. The
I
boomers are
100%
like,
agree with that.
it's
Like I feel, and this isn't like a brag, but I feel like I am a tried and true example of that.
people have fucking multiple jobs, and it's not because I really love having two jobs that siphon my fucking time away, that I can't just
Yeah.
go spend time with my family. Family not meaning like the people that we fucking hate,
Or just
right?
doing what you want to do, right?
Exactly.
I want to do this. I want to pursue passion and comedy and entertainment, but I have to work a 10 plus hour a day job so that I can pay my bills, and then on my free time I can do this, and like it sucks, like
For some, you're getting by on your main job, or you're making up whatever your other job doesn't get you, and you're constantly in fear of unemployment, because if you're unemployed,
how do you live? We have coffee and bacon left. So we're gonna do coffee, bacon, and buffalo wings. We'll do coffee first. The coffee's not that bad. I will
I
say
didn't get
that.
a chance to try that one.
Yeah, this one's not that bad. It doesn't really taste like coffee, but it's not that bad. There's a hint of a coffee taste. It's not bad at all. It's moderately
It
good.
smells like coffee beans, like real,
Yeah.
real faint. That's not bad at
Yeah,
all.
it's not bad.
Yeah, a little bit of bean juice, a little bit of fucking like
It tastes like beans, actually.
Tootsie Rolls. A little bit of Tootsie Roll.
It tastes like a coffee-flavored Tootsie Roll. Yeah,
Damn, I'm a fucking sommelier, dude. For fucking
More
dog shit soda.
It's more chocolatey than anything. Now this one, bacon. Wow.
I'm not trying
Just
that again.
Really not good. Anyways, I've already done this. Down the hatch again.
Okay, now I gotta do it.
It's not that bad.
Pass the bong, dude.
It's not that bad.
Don't hog it.
God, it smells like this one smells like cleaner too.
Just try it.
Cleaner,
Dude.
it smells
You
like-
just gotta drink it. The more you think about it,
Because
the
this
worse.
one and the fucking ranch smells like cleaner to me.
That smells like what you use cleaner on.
Mildew.
Yeah. Let me take the fucking rock.
Yeah.
Look out, liver. Look out, gums.
That is horrendous.
Now I saved this one for last. It's buffalo wing soda, but the buffalo wings sauce that's in this is made with cayenne pepper, which I am allergic to. So
Can't have too much of it.
you just gotta send it. That one, I did try it.
It's like cinnamony.
Yeah, it's weird for sure.
That was not bad. So on 2 of those 6.
I will
are
warn
decent.
you, after you drink the bacon one and you burp,
Why is it spicy?
it is spicy. It's very weird.
It's like a.
Oh, you
I'm
want the
gonna-
rock?
I'm gonna do it, dude. I don't want to be the only one.
You're
It's
What's
the
that?
closeout to the podcast, dude. Fuck
What's
it.
that
the
spicy?
close out to your fucking wait, dude. You're allergic, dude.
We don't
You
have
have work
EpiPens.
tomorrow too.
We don't have EpiPens.
I'm built different.
You okay?
All right, yeah, we're gonna cut it.
How
gonna
fast
cut
are
it.
you allergic?
Hey, thank you so much for watching. Just want to give a huge shout out to all of our top patrons listed right here. If you're interested in getting some extra and bonus content over on our Patreon, go check it out. It's really cool. And we got some good stuff. Why aren't you checking it out? You should have gone by now. You're still here though. Okay. I know the alphabet. I could recite the A, B, C, D.